Section 8 of Companies Act deals with declaration and payment of dividend. There are only 5 sections in this chapter, so it won't take much time. From section number 123 to section number 127, these 5 sections come under chapter 8 of Companies Act 2013. Let's see one section at a time. Section 123, Declaration of Dividend. Sources of dividend. Dividend can be declared only out of current year profits, that is, after providing for depreciation, then the dividend can be declared from current year profits. That is one source. From past year accumulated profits, that is also after providing for depreciation. And the final source is government money. If any government grants are provided by government, then it can be declared along with the dividend. What are excluded? What are excluded from profits are unrealized gains like revaluation surplus, notional gains, fair value changes, etc. Revaluation reserves rules when profits are inadequate. The rate at which the dividend is capped at less than or equal to 3 years average dividend from the last 3 years. What is the average dividend? Less than or equal to 3, less than or equal to that only the dividend can be declared. Withdrawal limit is capped at less than 10% of paid up capital plus free reserves. Minimum reserve balance is required is greater than or equal to 15% of paid up capital after declaring dividend. Interim dividend. Interim dividend can be declared by the board of directors. Can be declared during a financial year in between two AGMs. If loss incurred till preceding quarter, the rate of dividend must be less than or equal to average of last 3 financial years. Mandatory deposit. Dividend amount must be deposited in separate bank account. It should be a separate scheduled bank account within 5 days from declaration. Payment mode. Only to registered shareholders the payment should be made only out of cash, check, warrant, or electronic mode. Bonus shares allowed. Capitalization of reserves. Section 124, Unpaid account. Timeline. Unpaid dividend account. Timelines are very important. For dividend unpaid or unclaimed, time limit is 30 days from the declaration. Within 7 days after that 30 days, it should be transferred to unpaid dividend account. After declaring, it is 5 days, it should be transferred to separate scheduled bank. It is section 123. Now 124 is it should be transferred to unpaid dividend account within 7 days after 30 days of dividend unpaid or unclaimed. The statement of the unpaid dividend or unclaimed dividend should be uploaded in the company's website. It should be done within 90 days. And after 7 years, if no one are claiming the dividends, those dividend amount along with the shares also should be transferred to IEPF account after 7 years of inactivity. Interest for default. 12% per annum interest on unpaid dividend. Interest benefits will go to shareholders. IEPF in, is more discussed in the next section, but in this section we will see briefly. It is transferred after 7 years. Shares with 7 consecutive unpaid dividend years unpaid dividend, mature deposits, mature debentures thereon, interest thereon, sale proceedings of fractional shares, unpaid preference share redemption. All these are transferred to IEPF. If the dividend is claimed, then they are not transferred to IEPF. The penalty for the company is 1 lakh minimum plus 500 per day if it is still continuing, and maximum is 10 lakh. Company 1 lakh minimum, 500 per day, maximum 10 lakh. Officer in default 25,000 minimum, 100 per day, maximum 2 lakh. Section 125, investor education and protection fund. It should be constituted, a committee should be there for for maintaining that investor education and protection fund. The committee should have a chairperson, CEO, maximum of 7 people. Utilization of fund, the fund should be utilized for refund of unpaid amounts, investor education and awareness programs, legal expenses. The auditing and reporting of IEPF is done by CAG, Controller and Auditor General of India, and the every year annual report of IEPF is laid before Parliament. Section 126, dividend in abeyance means pending transfer. Dividend transfer to unpaid dividend account exception if transferor authorizes payment to transferee. Bonus shares kept in abeyance, rights issue kept in abeyance. Section 126 is all about abeyance, dividend in abeyance. Section 127, failure to pay dividend. If a company fails to pay dividend, then the director who is involved knowingly, imprisonment will be there of maximum of 2 years. Fine is minimum 1000 per day. For a company, it should interest rate penalty is 18% per annum for non-declaration of dividend. For unpaid dividend account, the percentage is different. For unpaid dividend account, the section number 124, there the percentage is 12%. Here, section number 127, the percentage is 18%. There are some exceptions. Operation of law, shareholders payment instructions failed, dispute over entitlement. There are some key numbers like 5 days, the transfer of deposit dividend money to a scheduled bank, 30 days for a payment deadline for de- declared dividend to pay. If not paid in 7 days, it should transfer to unpaid dividend account. There the interest rate is 12%. 7 days unpaid dividend account you should transfer. 90 days statement upload in company's website. 7 years to transfer to IEPF. IEPF committee maximum 7 people. Unpaid transfer interest rate is 12%. Default declaration declared dividend and default section 127, interest rate is 18% and 1000 per day in 127, that is minimum. This is all about declaration and payment of dividend chapter, which is chapter 8 of Companies Act. Next chapter I will upload soon. And this is all for today. And I am motivating myself by uploading the videos so that I can revise and even it can help some other people. Thank you.